Hey, what's up everybody? Hey, I want to give you another one of my tips. Maybe not tips, but just something that I go by. It's a method or an approach to strength training that I like to follow, whether it's for myself or one of my clients. This is going to be something that is constantly at the forefront of the training, and I want to share this one thing with you, and I'll give you an example with it as well. But before I do that, for those of you that don't know who I am or what I do, my name is Joe, and I'm the creator of the 90-Day Dad Development Program, where we implement the triad training methodology that has been tested and tested and retested. It's been time tested over the years to basically guarantee and ensure your results. Over the years, I've trained hundreds of guys like us that are looking to go from soft to solid, that for whatever the reason may be, have kind of fell off fitness-wise and are looking to get back on the workout wagon, and have been able to do that. And they've been able to change their composition and has been able to feel physically strong and emotionally strong and mentally strong too, due to the workouts. And I've done this myself. I've gone through it myself when I first became a father. I know my fitness kind of took the back seat, and my family was the forefront and the priority, and which I was not. And I was used to taking care of my fitness first, and that allowed me to take care of everything else in my life. But I got soft. I got lazy, and I wasn't practicing what I was preaching to my clients. So over the years, I've implemented my own programs in my own life, and I was able to also go from soft to solid. Now, if that's something that you want to learn more about or know more about the 90-Day Development Program, utilizing my triad training methodology, feel free, DM me below, send details, and you and I, we can jump on the phone and we can see if you're a good fit for my 90-day program or not. All right, so here we go. So today I want to talk about training your weak points. Now, maybe this is going to be a little down the road. If you're somewhat new, you might not realize or know what your weak points are just yet. But as time goes on and as your program goes on, you'll start to understand and establish these weak points or sticking points, things that might be holding you back, or what's called a linchpin. Okay, so for me personally, on this particular day, in my example that I'm going to show you, locking out at the top of a bench press. Now, whether that's barbell or dumbbell, locking out that little extra something to complete the actual repetition is my sticking point. So today I'm going to show you how to combat that. And I'm going to do a barbell floor press. Okay, so I'll walk you through that and talk you through that, but this is my way to work around a weak point of mine. All right, so what we got set up right here is just basically your rack. I got the safety spotter arms set down, and they end up being, if you're setting this up on your own, the safety spotter arms, a good height for you to put it at is about knee level. Okay, that way when you lay down on the ground, it's about the right height for you to rack and unrack the weight. Okay, now for me, being that lockout is the hard part point of the lift for me, what this floor press does is it doesn't allow me to get all the way to the bottom. I just work on that upper half / lockout. So my range of motion is actually going to be cut in half, but it's the harder half that I'm working on. So that's what I want to do. Now the weight might be a little bit different, and I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna try to keep it as close to my normal weight as possible. But because I don't have a full range of motion and I'm not on the bench and I can't drive my feet and kind of tighten up like I would on a regular bench, it's gonna be just a little bit lighter. I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of weight. But one thing that you wanna make sure you do is if you're on the bench press, your feet are driven into the ground, and then your glutes, your butt, your backside is super duper engaged and tight. You're trying to create as much stability and internal tension as possible. So when I'm on the floor, I'm gonna go legs straight, and I'm gonna dig my heels into the ground, and I'm gonna squeeze up that backside. Okay, I'm trying to simulate the same thing, just my setup's gonna be a little bit different. So for the weak point of my bench press, the locking out, I'm gonna perform a floor press. Here it is. All right, so this is gonna be one set of many, but I'm gonna be flat on the floor. I'm gonna throw my heels into the ground. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes, and I'm gonna try and come out of that press off the floor as fast as I can to initiate that lockout and work on that weak point. Okay, so here it is. So there we go. There's my floor press. Any questions on this, or how we can create an exercise or a movement or something to combat your weak points, or to help assess what your weak points are? DM below, send details, and we'll get on phone, we'll chat, and we'll figure that out. Have a good one.